Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is a quick movie review because I just came back home from seeing Bad Boys 3. Yes, I went and seen Bad Boys 3, and yeah, let's just get into it today. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. Dun, 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 and all that good shit and stuff. I said the S word because I've been having a couple drinks and it's just seemed too much. But center yourself. This is what happens when I have a good old top shelf of Long Island iced tea and come on here and start talking to y'all. Okay? Do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video to follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, let's get that. We got that out the way. Bad Boys 3. Now, I saw Bad Boys 1 and 2. Bad Boys 1 came out in 95. Bad Boys 2 came out in 2003. And now we have Bad Boys 3, which is out in 2020. And I've seen people commenting, and I've seen some people saying, oh, wasn't that good? You know what I'm saying? 1 and 2 was better. I've also seen people saying, oh, no, I think 3 was really, really good. My perspective, Bad Boys 3 is just as good as 1, and in my opinion is better than 2. And that's saying a lot because 2 was really good. Bad Boys 3, in my opinion, it followed the same premise, threw some new things in. It was surprising things that happened. It was very funny. It, threw little old to the first and second movies or whatever. It was a really good movie, okay? It's 2 hours long, which you don't really realize is 2 hours long. And, it was very funny. The chemistry between Martin Lawrence and Will Smith is still amazing. Neither one of them missed a beat. What I liked is they were kind of addressing they're getting older. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boys 1, which came out in 95 or whatever, 25 years ago. Was it 25 years ago? Girl, I don't know. I can't count right now. My mind ain't where it's supposed to be. But back in 95, you know what I'm saying? They are fully grown, older men with bones cracking, you know what I'm saying? They can't run as fast. So I feel like it was a natural progression in what was in this movie. Now, if you have not seen it, I'm going to get spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie, click off, because if you don't want to know, then you shouldn't be here knowing what I'm going to tell you, whatever. I'll give y'all a minute. Okay, hopefully they are all gone. Okay, so the movie starts and we see, they're older now. We see, Marcus' daughter is pregnant and had a baby. The first few opening minutes of the car chase, it seemed like they in a car chase, like they chasing somebody, but no, they're just rushing to get to the hospital so that Marcus can become a grandfather. Okay, and who is the baby's daddy? Reggie. Yep, I love that they had, Marcus's daughter get with Reggie. Reggie has stood the test of time. He still looks scared, okay, of Marcus and of and Mike Lowry. He still looks scared, but again, he's around, and he seems to be in the military and stuff, and but they named the baby after Marcus, and it was just cute. They he gave more time. So we see that whole thing. We see that, for the most part, as always, Marcus is like, I want to retire. He's want to be woosah and calm, and Mike is like, I want to do this until I'm 100. Okay, I'm gonna do this forever and ever and ever. And as they at the bar talking and thinking, about this old time that was going on, there was some, earlier we was doing this and doing that, and we was running to the hospital, and Marcus said how he almost outran Mike. And so what did they do? The two grown old men, let's go outside and have a foot race. Okay, and Marcus said, if I win, we both retire into no longer being cops. And Mike said, if I win, you stop trying to retire. Okay, and now it's the agreement. So they're running. It's all the other cops out there because they're celebrating Marcus becoming a grandfather. So it's the whole force is there, whatever. And as they're running, Marcus, of course, is losing, but Marcus sees, a blacked out bike, dude, riding past. He stops, he looks, dude comes up and shoots Will Smith shoots Mike. I say, and the whole was like, oh, because he like shoot, not like an arm hit. No, I mean like 3 or 4 to the chest. Okay, knocks him out, and he's bleeding. I'm like, oh my God, they did not tell us that Will Smith died in this movie. I could not believe they would do this to us. Who would do this to? Who would do this to us? Lord, him just sent me something to threw me all off. Okay, now the backstory a little bit too is this lady who's in prison in whatever the country, and she looks to be a demon, not a demon, a witch. Okay, she's practicing some kind of black magic stuff to where she's speaking this stuff or whatever, and then all these women come and stab the one lady security guard in the prison, and she escapes by putting the lady's bloody uniform on, and they take her out thinking she's a security guard, the corrections officer, and it's really her. So she escapes, and she's like, I need you to get a revenge for the people who did this or whatever. Who she talks to? Her son. So her son, where's her son? Girl, I forgot. Okay, Bad Boys. Okay, Bad Boys. So this is the comparison between them in this movie and the first one. The funny part was, because it was me, my mom, my nephew, my sister went to go see this movie today. They took me for my birthday, and DJ, my nephew, kept on saying, Marcus is fat. Marcus is much bigger than he was, and I say with DJ, that was a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, and Martin Lawrence, the actor, has gained a little bit of weight, and back then he was just very, very skinny. So DJ kept noticing how different Marcus looked. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out here. But again, they both still look great, let's just say that. Okay, I forgot to also, so the son of the crazy lady, he was cute. Ooh, he's cute. Okay, come on and get it. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that many pictures or whatever, but the lady who escaped prison is her son, and she's been grooming her son to get revenge on the people who killed his father all these years ago, whatever, and had the mama locked up in jail. So we see he is the one who shot Mike Lowry, okay? And he's going to be getting revenge upon people through the whole show, whatever. Cool. So we do see, Will is in the hospital, like it was touch and go for a minute. It was so I can't believe it was going to happen. It's going to happen. But he pushed through. It took months and months for him to get back. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing quick. Like he was like 6-7 months, went past of him having to get better. In this. So from that, the movie is about him wanting to figure out, one, who shot him, who shot me cold in the streets like a dog. Okay, who did it to me? Who did it? Okay, and Marcus, within this 6 months, has been the one sitting by his bedside, wiping the drool from his mouth, you know what I'm saying, Beijing in his beard, because his beard didn't go all the way great, because it's a joke of, you Beijing in your beard, and whatever. So, but during those 6 months, him seeing what Mike went through, he's like, I made a promise to God, if you pull through, I'm done causing chaos and friction and foolishness all in these streets. So he's retired. Okay, he retired as Mike was in the bed or whatever. But, Mike Lowry wants to be sure to get this person, get him back, and Marcus don't want to. So, it's a whole new clan of people. Right, a new clan of people. It was the new clan of here you go. So these are the new people, okay? Minus the one lady who was like the head of their thing, and I can't think of her name. I couldn't find a good picture of her. But these three is part of a new squad in the police station who was like, the go-to kids to figure things out. They do tech shit or whatever. This is girl anyway. I liked them. Okay, it was a good addition. It made me feel like you couldn't do a third movie and it be further on in the years, and you still just have Mike and Marcus doing things how they used to do back in the day. Okay, things have changed, technology has changed, and so I like how they implemented those two people to the team. Okay, we still have the captain. Captain's still there, letting them know, I need y'all to stop fucking up shit. Okay, and right now because Marcus is retired, but Will has but Mike Lowry has not. So he's like, okay, you can go, be with the new team of people, whatever. You can observe, but that's it. Okay, so we have all that. Anyway, skip through the loop. It was great chase scenes. It was great music. It was great acting. It was great funny parts here, funny parts there, funny parts everywhere. We do know that DJ Khaled was in the movie. He didn't have a big role. He had one little role or whatever, who told Will Smith who to go look for, who sold the bullets that shot him. It was cute. Khaled to me always talks a little bit extra. You know, we the best. We have the best meat here. I make money selling this meat. I'm looking like, boy, be quiet. Okay? And so we see Will Smith beat him up a little bit, and now it's really it. And he just, but it's fine. And, you know, you get to the point to where Will is just so focused on getting to who shot him, he's kind of just rampant. Like, all we gotta do, we have it. He's not really listening to anyone to figure out what's going on and what not to do. And he still don't know what's going on because the kid, the lady's son, the lady's son right here is, you know, he shot Will Smith. He shot a judge. You know, was going around assassinating people, and they couldn't figure out the connection between the judge, the cop, the forensic guy. They couldn't figure out the connection between all these people because over the years there have been 800 cases that all included them. Okay, so they couldn't figure out who this person was riding around in the blacked out, you know, biker outfit. They couldn't figure out who it was or whatever. Cool. So again, he going around killing people. But Will Smith, like, I just want to know what's going on. Then when Will Smith is like, you know, again, is on this little rampage trying to find out who shot him, he goes and talks to the captain. And the captain, like, you know what I'm saying, in life, you can't be the person who was on a ride and you don't know where you're going. You're on a wild horse, and the wild horse is going wherever, and you have no idea where the horse is leading you, and then the fucking horse leads you off a cliff, okay? And it's because you're not in control of where you're going. He like, don't let your horse lead you off a cliff. You need to calm down because it's all this it's just too much going on. As him and Captain walking back to the car, God, crazy boy right here shoots and kills the captain. Oh, Lord Jesus. I was like, oh, shit. Had to stop myself from cussing because I was sitting next to DJ, my mama. But it was so shocking that they shot her because the mom was like, you know, you shot him first. I did not want you to shoot Will Smith's character first. I want you to let him see everyone else die, and then he would have been last. And then you shot him first, and he still lived. So now you need to make him feel pain. So what do they do? Kill his captain. I'm like, oh, God damn it. It was so sad. I was so sad. I was like, you can't kill the captain. You can't kill Whipper. You can't do all that on MLK Day. Not on MLK Day. No. Okay? So Captain died. So when the captain died, and Will Smith says to Martin Lawrence, like, you told me if I kept going with this, I would get someone killed. And I got someone killed. Okay? So Martin then said, okay, you know what? Now we back together, whatever. I'm going to come back on the force, and we're going to figure it out. Okay? And they do some more investigating. And then it was a lot of things went on. It was like shootouts here, shootouts there, shootouts everywhere. There's a lot of craziness going on. And of course, the people that shut the whole thing down. You know, y'all it's too much foolishness going on. You know, the case is closed. This department's closed. The captain's dead. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? And so it's Will Smith like, okay, we got this one dude, and we got his phone. I need you to figure out who this phone has been talking to. Oh, we figured it out. But forgot. It was a whole shooting scene. And Will Smith was chasing the one dude or whatever. And then Crazy Man here was again trying to kill Will Smith. And his mama told him, when you get to Will Smith's character and you're about to kill him, say, these words to him. And so he got Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith like is hanging off a helicopter or whatever. He say, habla inglés or whatever phrase the mama said to say, and he was like, and he then fell down and the dude didn't kill him. So Will Smith knew, okay, he knew the phrase, he knew where it came from, and so he had the tech man send all these texts to the numbers that had been calling their phone that said, habla inglés or whatever the code was. And the girl wrote back and said, hey Mike. So I'm like, so Mike know who she is, and then Mike realizes who it is who's killing him and why they are after him. He then tells Marcus' character, years before I met you, we were partners. When I first left the academy, the captain pulled me in to go undercover in the cartel. In this case that everybody else's name was on, my name wasn't on it because I was undercover. So my Lowry thing wasn't on it. My fake name was or whatever. And he was the driver for the wife of a cartel member, his mama. This is Will Smith's son. I was like, oh shit. We were like, we were together, we were in love. Like, she taught me everything. She taught me how to dress. She taught me how to have a swag. She taught me that he said she created Mike Lowry. Like, she gave me that swag or whatever. He said, oh, so that's why you dress like a drug dealer. He like, man, shut up. But when when Will Smith character, like, but she was deep into like witchery and whatever, and so she was dangerous. She was a dark person or whatever, and I had to lock her up. You know what I'm saying? And Will said, Marcus said, you fucked a witch with no condom? And I was, man, look, the comedy between these two was freaking hilarious. But again, Will was like, I didn't know she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She had a baby in jail. It could not have been her husband's kid because the husband could not have kids. And this is my son, and he must not know I'm his father. So that was the like, aha, what? So Will Smith has his grown 24-year-old son who's trying to kill him because his mother has told him this is the man who put me in jail and who killed your father. And it really wasn't true. He did put the mama in jail, but the mama was crazy. Batshit crazy, okay? Out here practicing Santa Moringa, whatever it was called or whatnot. So like, I have to go there and face it or whatever to get it done over with. So him and Marcus and the whole team end up over there in Mexico, okay, to confront his long lost son, who he did not know was his son until now. And from there, it was fighting this and fighting that or whatever. And when him and Will Smith come head to head, because again, him and Will Smith had 2 fighting scenes, and it was a lot, okay? It was really, really good. It was really, really good, okay? And, when they fighting, and Will Smith's like, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you, okay? I'm your father. But he said it in Spanish. So you're lying. So son keep beating him up like, I'm not lying. I'm saying, you're lying. He said, okay, ask your mother. And he turned around and mama right there. And she's like, what does it matter? Kill him. He's like, is he my father? And she's like, yes, he's your father. So now he pissed. I can't believe this shit, okay? And when the mama go to shoot Will Smith's character, the son jumps in front of Will Smith's character, takes the bullet. Oh, for daddy. I'm like, oh shit. Not the son, not the son, not the son. Mama ends up getting knocked over to the fire, okay? Because it was all fire. The building was on fire because all kind of stuff happened. So the mama fall down dead into the fire. So she dead. And then Marcus almost fall off the fire. And Will Smith trying to grab Marcus, but he can't hold him. And his son helps him pull Marcus up. I was like, come on now, people. Come on now. But he shot. He not dead, but he shot. He hurt. And Will Smith said something like, I can't, because of what you did, you're going to have to pay the price. However, I'm going to be with you through it all, son. He's like, okay. Because the thing of, he always thought his father was killed by Will Smith and not knowing Will was his father. And his mama was just mad that Will broke up with her and sent her to jail. And the mom had, poisoned him against his father his whole life. It was good. It was surprisingly, amazingly good. Not that I was surprised it was good, but I didn't think they would give him a son from, when he, all the things. And it was a scene where Marcus asked Mike Lowry, like, why don't you settle down and be with somebody? And Will Smith said, I was in love once, a long, long time ago. And, Marcus didn't know. Well, I didn't know this. Like, you don't know about my whole life. Okay, I don't think everything. And this is the one thing he didn't tell him. The one time he was in love was with a crazy bitch who was doing witchery. It was a good movie. I did not give all the spoilers. I gave enough, but I want to get this on DVD. I really, really, really want to get it on DVD. When I left, I told him about it, and hold on. I'm just now responding to him. Anyway, but yeah, I text him and told him how good the movie was and how he should take his boys to see it, because boys like that kind of stuff. It was a really good movie. I don't know what else to say. Even with the things I gave away, there's still so much more. The car chase scenes were really good. The fight scenes were really good. The acting was really good, and I like how it progressed. You think about movies that have like multiple, multiple parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take the Fast and Furious, where the story kind of always is the same thing a little bit. To me, the Fast and the Furious really hasn't evolved. It's added more people, but the premise has always kind of been the same. It's still a good franchise. I feel like the way they did Part 3 of Bad Boys, it was to help it keep going. And I do think for sure it'll be a Part 4. When you go see it, there's no post credits part, but there is a part. Just make sure you watch it until the credits start rolling. After the credits start rolling, you can leave because there's nothing after that. But there's one scene that helps you see it's gonna be more to it, and I feel like that's why they added the other people, and it made sense. It made complete sense, and it's good. Anybody who tell you that it wasn't good is a lie. Anybody who has seen Part 1 and 2 will also say that Part 3 is just as good as I think Part 3 is better than Part 2 and just as good as Part 1. And in the movie, there were parts where they were, kind of do like little throwbacks to the first two films. If you seen Part 1 when Marcus and Marcus, I'm trying to get their names right. When Marcus and Mike are chasing after the girl who was just snatched from the apartment, and that it's that run scene where they're chasing, and it's that one long run scene where Will Smith was like, his shirt is open and he's running and he's running and he's running, but they never catch him in that scene. And then him and Marcus kind of stand up tired, and the camera pans over them to the sky. They do something like this in this one. Okay, there was a scene in Part 1 as well where Will Smith like kind of glides across the floor, and there's a shooting scene as he's gliding across the floor, he's shooting people. It's something for that. It was these amazing scenes that showed you that these two actors are still amazing in what they do. Martin's comedic timing is amazing. The movie is very funny. It is very, very funny, and also there's a lot of cussing. So if you don't like it, DJ doesn't hear much cussing really, that much or whatever. And there's a lot of cussing in this. There are very violent scenes. There's a lot of death scenes, okay, that I was like, that's fake, DJ. That's bad. Don't do, what I'm saying, because he's 13. But still, because I'm like, oh, but it's still a great movie, what I'm saying, to go see. It was a packed house in there, and the whole movie we were all laughing together, and we was all shocked at shocking things, and it was just great. So that's all I want to tell y'all of how great the movie was. Go see it, okay? Go see it. I heard it made like $100 million over the weekend, and I feel like it may make more because today's holiday and it should still be out or whatever. Amazing movie. It was really good. But yeah, go see it. If you've already seen it, please tell me how you liked it or did not like it. And I love that they brought back Martin's wife, reprised her role. It was sad to see the captain die, but I also feel like they had to do that to progress the story. It was sad to see it happen, but it also pushed them to go further into the next chapter of Bad Boys. And I feel like, even the supporting cast, the three new, what's his, Vanessa Hudgens, the Asian guy and the white guy, I'm sorry, I don't know their names, and also the lady, what's her name? So she plays the head of the new set of kids, of the new cops. It's called like the Ammo Squad, and so she plays the leader of that squad. And her and Will Smith, have dated, and it's this chemistry between them as well. So yeah, she's also a main character in this, and she did amazing as well. So again, it was an amazing, effort all around. But yeah, this one I'm rambling. Anyway, that is all. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.